First Alert Weather.
Welcome back, everyone. Right now it is 10:12 on a Saturday evening, and you're looking at your First Alert day track over the Lake of the Ozarks. And it was an absolutely gorgeous day out there. There are a few boaters going by on the lake, but notice a lot of clear skies out there. That's really why we warmed up. If we bring it back on inside, though, you'll notice that clouds are starting to roll back into the area, and that's going to kind of continue for the rest of the night. You can see the clouds really starting to build off into Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Yeah, there's a cloud line, and that's headed our way, and you see the rain down there. That's also headed our way. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but temperatures currently out across the area, well, we're still a little bit warmer to the south. At the beach, we're at 52, but up to the north in Macon, we're checking in the upper 40s. And outside the doors here in Columbia, our temperatures aren't too bad, 56. Actually, I think that's about 52. That's a little bit off. But clouds are starting to really roll in, as you can see in the background. And the humidity, that will start to really moisten up and help us to moisten up the lower parts of the atmosphere. And that's going to bring in rain in here as we get into the day tomorrow. We'll talk about that coming up. Winds, though, from the south, and those south winds really help to bump those temperatures up to 65 today. It was great. Hopefully you got a chance to hang out outside for a little bit. Below this morning, a little bit on the frosty side at 32. No precip, but that's coming. On the surface map tonight, what's going on? So this big blue dome of high pressure was really in control today, and that's why we saw these winds coming out of the south and southeast that really pumped in some moisture. Now we get on to the other side, and down here in Texas, a weather system starting to pull itself together, and that's in the form of a low pressure system. You see the rain, it's really starting to develop, and that's going to continue to move up to the north and to the east as we get into tonight, but rain doesn't get in here till tomorrow. We'll detail that here on Precipcast. So 11 o'clock, just a little bit from now, you see the clouds. We're still mostly clear, but the clouds are starting to really build into the area. And by the time we wake up tomorrow, you'll notice showers and showers are starting to really develop into the eastern or western part of the state, more heavier rain down towards Springfield. As we get to closer to the lunch hour, temperatures won't be too bad. They'll be in the middle 50s, but rain's really going to start to pick up here, and I think rain will start to really blossom across most of central Missouri. And we could even see a few rumbles of thunder. So don't be surprised if you hear some thunder out there. Nothing severe. We absolutely don't expect any severe weather, but go ahead and make sure you grab on to that raincoat, those rain boots, and that umbrella, because it's going to be a very wet afternoon. And we'll take this into about 5 o'clock, and showers and thunderstorms really start to roll into the area. No severe weather again. So, yeah, the temperature is not too bad. We'll be off into the 50s and maybe near 60, but rain will be sticking around, so grab that umbrella. For tonight, let's recap that forecast. About 40 degrees here in Columbia, 41 at the beach. Clouds are really going to start to roll on into the area. As we get into tomorrow, that's where things get a little bit tricky. It's going to be wet. It's really probably a washout. Temperatures, though, they really aren't that bad. They're mild at 58 in Columbia, 59 at the Osage Beach, so down by the lake. But no one's going to be on the lake tomorrow because it's going to be very wet. You'll notice lots of rainfall coming down. I think we could pick up on maybe half an inch to an inch of precip out there tomorrow. Here's the 8-day forecast now. We talked about Sunday. Now into Monday and Tuesday, we'll clear out, and it's going to be really warming up. Look at that, 74 by the time we get to Monday. By Tuesday, 78, and I think by Wednesday, we could even flirt with the 80-degree mark. I have 79 on here right now, but as we get a little bit closer to that, I definitely think 80 degrees is possible. We'll cool down a little bit toward the end of the week, and then St. Patrick's Day is not looking too bad, but if we can get past the speed bump of rain tomorrow.
I can't believe it's almost in the 80s. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy, but hey, I'm going to take it. I love it.
Exactly.
For sure.
Thanks, Dan.
Yep. Welcome back. Here's a friendly reminder to go ahead and just push those clocks on an hour ahead because you don't want to be late tomorrow. Also, take the time to change the batteries in your smoke detector and weather radio. The weather radios are very important this time of year, and if you don't have one, it's a good idea to maybe go out and buy one because with all the severe weather we had lately, like you were talking about in your story in Branson, their tornado happened about 1:30 in the morning. So I'm sure a lot of those people...
Those are really important then.
Yeah, definitely.
Are.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.